Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's me, A. Prustian, and I'm going to continue the Turnabout Sisters trial. So let's do this. September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. It's like 2 days later. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Yep. It's our boy, what, Miles, I think? The prosecutor, Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket, too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Oh, her angry face. Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. Now that's an interesting perspective from a prosecutor, right? All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. This is going to be a tough one. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Yeah, you know what they say about... when you're your own lawyer, right? Oh, I forget the saying, but you know... Only a fool is his own lawyer? Something like that? I don't know. It's generally a really terrible idea. Even if you are a defense lawyer. Thank you. That was the appropriate response, Maya. What? Okay, let's do this. "10 a.m. I wonder if we ever get a different judge. Maybe in the different games. Who knows? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Alright, let's do it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss Maya's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. Yeah, that... I don't know. Not that I am not confident in myself or Phoenix Wright here, but I feel like... I don't know. Maybe we end up in jail at the end of this. Okay, Edgeworth. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Oh, what an ass. Alright. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Ah, the sparkles. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. Even Edgeworth doesn't like this guy. These two are great together. My name is Wright, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Court. Did you know the victim, Ms. Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Yeah. Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. We'll try. Sounds like the court is predisposed to not let us get anywhere. Okay, witness account. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking the woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. What can we do about this? 9 o'clock? Wait, I should remember it's been a couple days, so let's see. May live for a few moments, the conversation, the glass shards. Still haven't used those yet. This. If he wrote it, like my understanding, or my guess, I think, is that he used her finger to write this after killing her, but like, why would he have done that? And I guess maybe she actually could have written it if she lived for a few minutes. So maybe it really was Mia who wrote it. I don't know what I'm going to use for any of this. I guess I can also press him. Okay. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. Let's hold back, then. There's not much there. Yeah, I don't see anything to gain by attacking him on this point any further. Okay, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly, I won't say it. He was reading some papers by the window. Okay. Heard a bedlam coming from outside. I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking one with long hair. I guess I should press him on this. Spiky-haired. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Okay. Can I press him on this? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Oh, Jesus. Counting both eyes, 40. Oh my god. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? Hey, Phoenix, we were warned. Judge is on their side. And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. Can I press him on this? What was Miss May doing at that time? She just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. Make a good politician, Mr. White. I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. She ran away, but you gave chase. Press on this, I guess. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Okay, so that is different from May's testimony, but it's also more consistent with the physical evidence, which is awkward. Gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Can I present her testimony? Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. I don't know that he has, but it is inconsistent. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Huh? Oh ho ho. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Oh. May saw it from the right and he saw it from the left, maybe? If she did dodge to the right on our view. And the victim here, if the victim ran to the left, as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. That's true, that doesn't make sense. I hadn't thought about it that way. I was so obsessed with the glass shards. I wasn't thinking about that. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Okay, I appreciate this expression. This guy needs to have horrified expressions more often because his smarminess is making me want to smack him. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. Because he killed her? So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? I think they're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? He fucking did it. That's what I mean. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye and Company, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, nice. He was standing here. Present. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah, we know. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Yeah. Ho ho ho, he's regained his composure, goddammit. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor. Okay, that's good. Might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. Can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. I mean, I hope not. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? It does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Of course I will. Right, yeah. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. As was mine. You assaulted the girl. She first ran to the left. I guess I can press him on it? What do you mean first? I guess he explained this. First, that's what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Do I have anything? Again, this worries me. I don't know. The victim dodged an attack. Died from a blow. Maybe this? Can I present this? Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Huh? What do you have to say to that? Huh? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. That's interesting. The court was on our side, like all the audience. Maybe there is some constraints on, the judge and people from that. Yeah, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap, indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Hell yeah. This is almost over. Huh? Okay. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix? Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes? Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Okay, so I want to present the floor plans because I'm not sure he could have seen it. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell, either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. That's what the shards are for. Okay. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? Must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Dun dun dun. Yeah! Mr. White? You know, maybe Phoenix should be a prosecutor because he's very good at proving people are guilty. Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia... Looks like we're about to get our verdict. I don't know. I don't trust it at all.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? So he saw the interior of the office beforehand. It doesn't explain the left-right stuff still, but it would explain the glass stand. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. Me neither. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Ms. Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Does he understand? I think he does. Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Yep. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. This judge needs to keep up. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it's the fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Yep, that's bad. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. That's not good. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Could you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. I'm gonna need it. Press him on why he wanted the wiretap? The week before the murder. Okay, I'll press him on it. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Ms. Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. But it doesn't prove that he did it. Okay, entered. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Company law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Hell yeah, it does. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. Yeah, of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough I can bluff something out of him. It's the beginning of September. Okay, so wait. What am I gonna bluff something? Is that with pressing or with... I have no idea what to do now. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Feels that way. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. A little bow. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? There's gotta be something. Shit! Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix? Huh? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Is it Larry Butts? No, what? Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Hey! Mia? I think it's Maya. And he's getting them confused, or is she channeling? I know she's supposed to be like a spirit medium. Is she channeling her sister or something? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix. Okay. I just, like an hour ago, left a comment back on episode 2, which came out today, so you can see how far ahead I am recording. Cold Run commented about how angry he was, like, he loves the game, but unhappy that they murdered Mia. And I was pretty much like, yeah, same. One reason being, she's really cool and I want more of her. I don't know if we'll get much more of her beyond this, but I do love that she's back a little bit, especially to, like, kick his ass into gear. Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Right? You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Okay, I kind of love this. I hope she's a ghost part of the crew for the rest of the game. I would be so happy. Alright, now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. Oh, well, she might be temporary. Even still, even a temporary visit from her is great. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. See, that's what I thought. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt? Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Oh, fuck yeah. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? That he tapped at the beginning of September, the week before the murder, not the day before. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Nice. Alright, let's do this. I love that she came back. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination, Mr. White, is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. I don't know if that's true. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Now, does Edgeworth say that because he likes Phoenix and, like, they're friends, or because he really hates Mr. White? Like, does he think he has this in the bag so it doesn't matter and he can be generous, or does he want to see what Phoenix can come up with? I'm not sure why he's like, yeah, sure, there. But we'll take it. Okay. Here we go. The beginning of September. Present the fucking receipts. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. I love that sequence of faces. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fang Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Ah! I love the over-the-top expressions and acting here. It's so fun. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Huh? Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Oh, come on. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. What? Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of these updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I should object then. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? Well, yeah. Goddamn, the completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. Would he make up evidence? He might spin evidence. I don't think he would make it up whole cloth. Captain Mia showed up to help me and all. Yeah, Mr. Your Honor. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. How can you say that? The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Maya? Sorry, Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Okay, let's present this. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Is this his blackmail list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Huh. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Now that one I didn't advance through, which makes it feel so much different. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Hell yeah. The confetti's my favorite. More courtrooms should have confetti. That is all. This court is adjourned. I want to know more about that list. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Well, Mia, as long as you live? My time here's running out. Damn. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Oh, I hope so. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief? Mia? "9:02 p.m. Back at the law offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Ahaha, you should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of? Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Company law offices, right? And who better but me, Mia Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. I love her enthusiasm. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Company law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. That's cute. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. That's kind of great. I'll take it. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Oh, okay. Wait up. The end. Oh, that was good. All right. A brand new episode's been added. Turnabout Samurai. Saving content. Okay, I will save here. And yeah, we will call that good for today. And I will start the next trial the next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.